Okay, so this segment will be nothing if Janelle did not teach me her viral naughty girl fitness combo. Let's do it.
Okay, so we'll do a little condensed version.
Okay.
So we're just gonna go back, front. We're gonna go back, front, then back, front. Now this is the ribbit walk.
Period.
So we're gonna start with the right foot.
This is my
so
shit.
Just go geet. Yes, geet. Now Santa Slay, bring the gifts.
Oh my God, yes, this is my
so you
shit.
straighten your knees. You go Santa Slay, bring the gifts.
Yes.
You go grab.
You could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You could bet that, never gotta sweat that.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Mic'd Up on a Tuesday. Today we have a very special guest that I'm super excited about. JANELLE Ginestra in the building.
Yay. Thank you for having me.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
I'm happy to be here.
I was just telling her that I hit her up about doing the podcast, and I was like, she gonna say no. And then you said yes, and I was hyped.
Why the fuck not? Also, like I told you, I'm like, we've never sat down and got to converse.
That weird social media we know of things and the things. Yeah. This is
it's
tight.
all love and respect, but then it's like we never get to sit down and talk. So I'm excited to do that.
So, okay, wait, I always ask my guests, how did we meet? Do you remember how we met?
I have the worst memory. I'm so sorry.
No,
do you remember?
I do.
Okay, tell me.
I'm in the Touch and Lovin' video.
Oh, really?
Crazy. I had just moved here. My friend was like, oh, my friends are doing this thing, I go with them. I end up in this video. And then you showed everybody. Do you remember the girls section that you guys did with like in the cage or whatever that shit is?
No.
So I would go out and watch it because I was gagged. I was like literally like, who is that? New best friend. Like, yeah, so that's how we met.
Wow. Okay, I love that.
Long time ago.
Okay,
Long time ago. All right, so born and raised where?
In the Bay Area.
In the Bay? I didn't know that.
Yes, I'm from the Bay Area.
Type shit.
Yeah, so
shit.
I was born in San Jose. I moved briefly to LA when I was 7 because I wanted to be a child actress.
Period.
So I acted from the time I was 7 to 12, and then I moved to a town called Modesto.
Heard of that?
You have?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yep.
So the Central Valley. So I'm a Cali girl through and through.
Oh my
then back
God.
to LA at 18.
Would you ever live anywhere else being a Cali girl?
You know, I feel home here.
Period.
I'm not sure. I've traveled a lot of places, but I feel the most settled here. I wouldn't say the most at peace because it's always the hustle. And I feel like, you know, Cali has that energy, but it feels home.
Yeah. Are you a Cali person that would like, I can never live in New York, like New York as a home?
I like New York for
Period.
visiting.
Okay.
But I'm such a nature girly where I walk out of my front door every day and put my feet in the dirt.
You need to touch grass.
I'm an earth sign. I'm a Taurus Virgo.
Oh.
Yeah. So I basically am like a piece of dirt ready to fucking fertilize. No, I'm serious. I'm so earthy.
That's how the video is going to start. Okay.
Yeah.
Training as a kid. Okay. Because let's talk about the elephant in the room. You're an incredible dancer, choreographer, artist.
Thank you.
Like literally, and I don't give that, but it's like you are incredible. Like really.
Thank you.
How did you start? Like what was I'm sure studio and all that stuff, but like why did you start?
I started, it's kind of crazy because at 1.5, I knew that I wanted to dance.
Work.
So my mom took me to see a recital. And I guess for 6 months, I bothered her. And then finally, when I was 2, she was like, okay, bitch, I'll take you to dance.
Here, let's go.
And so she took me to the studio and they were like, we don't take 2-year-olds. She has to be a minimum of 5. And I had so much energy and I was already like doing cartwheels on my own that they took me, luckily.
Yeah.
And I just, again, how we just referenced feeling at home. Dance feels where I get to fully be myself because as humans, we are so many versions, right? It's like a paradox constantly. So I love that I get to express all the versions of me in any way, shape, or form through that art.
Yeah, and you do that, and that's one thing that I think anybody could say about you is that versatility is your shit. Like, no matter what the bag is, no matter what the song is, person, vibe, like, it's just like, you're down with whatever.
Thank you.
Is that scary to be that transparent as a dancer? Because let's be real, we're all out here like, you want to fit a character, you want to fit a mold, you want to fit a vibe, but like, you're like, fuck it, I could be whatever.
It is, I think it used to be scary.
Work.
Now it's not scary for me at all because I feel so, I identify with all of those versions of myself so deeply.
Yeah.
So it's vulnerable, yes, but it's real.
It's honest to you.
It's so honest.
It's not weird to you.
I couldn't
That's
just
cool.
be in a ratchet bag. I couldn't just be in an emo bag. I couldn't just be in a sexy bag because I'm just all of it.
That's not you. Yeah, I love that. That's tight.
And so I want to express all of it
That's tight.
because or else it'd lay dormant in me.
And do you end up doing weird shit and acting crazy? You know what I mean?
Yeah, or I wouldn't get to show those seeds of myself.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm here. That's why we're here.
Yeah.
Show who the fuck you are in every capacity all the time.
Loudly. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that.
Thank
Give
you.
me a funny Janelle story as a kid. Like something wild that Janelle did as a kid.
God.
It could be high school too. It could be when you got a little, grown.
Okay, hold on. Let me think for a second. Oh gosh, I really want to give you a good one. Nothing is like particular is coming
Sticking
to
out.
mind. But hold on, I want to give you something
No,
good.
you're good,
In
you're
high
good.
school as a young kid, I mean, honestly, I've always been a little crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I've always just been down and crazy. And I wish I had tapes of what we would do and perform at my rallies, but I've always just been that girl who just never gave a fuck.
You were up front
it
center.
It would be like I just would be wild.
Tongue out.
Yeah, tongue out. And I'm sure people would be like, who is this bitch and who does she think she is? But I mean, yeah, coming from the Bay and Modesto, you really can't.
I mean, like, who else could you be?
Yeah,
Period.
exactly.
I love that.
Yeah, I think that I just was always down and ready. And in high school, I got I was praying that I would get best dancer because that
Period.
was something for our yearbook, but I got most likely to ditch.
Hey.
So if that
Dish to
sets
go
any
dance,
tone,
you feel me? Like dish to go.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, Naughty Girl Fitness. Let's just talk about that.
Let's repeat that. Right leg, boom, boom, boom. Hit that shit, down, up, down, up. Squeeze your core.
You have created a phenomenon, like a dead ass phenomenon. And like,
you.
whether you like it, whether you love it, whether you just, whatever the case is, you're talking about it and it's fun, Janelle. Like, it looks so fun. And it looks fun for you. It looks fun for the people in the room. It looks fun for the people that do it at home. Like, just talk about it. How did it start? What made you do it? Like, all of that.
Man, thank you for saying that. And I'm glad that the fun resonates and shows through the screen
Hell yeah.
because from beginning to end, the shit is fun.
Period.
But again, in life, I like to make everything fun
Yeah.
because why not? If we have the ability to,
That's all we got.
let's do it.
We got one life.
So during COVID, obviously we didn't have shit to do.
Right.
And the one thing that keeps me happy and sane is fitness and dance.
Word.
And so I would find, and I wasn't going to the gym, for safety measures.
Right.
And so I would find myself in my garage choreographing fitness. And I was like, wait, this is something. Like, I would entertain myself with like doing 4 squats into 2 hip rolls. And I'm like, okay, wait, let me play and elaborate on this because the way it made me feel, I
Right.
knew it could make others feel what I was feeling, which
Right.
was entertained.
Right.
It made working out digestible, more
Yeah.
fun, more appetizing.
Yeah.
And so I hit up my homie Brazil. I'm like, yo, we have nothing else to do. Let's try to film this, post it, see, what happens. My intention was I wasn't going into this saying, I'm going to make a successful business and
venture.
make fucking
Right,
money from
right.
this. I was just like, let's see if people vibe with this during a time where we need joy.
Yeah.
And so I never utilized my TikTok. And so my sister-in-law was like, why don't you post this on TikTok? Make this your TikTok. And I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'll try. I posted it and I woke up and it had 800,000 views. And I was like, oh, people do like it. It is a thing.
Yeah.
And I don't think, that fitness has been choreographed to this detail before.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And in a way that's not as Zumba-y and like all that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
it's less follow along and more choreographed.
Yeah.
To where you have to kind of practice to perfect
learn
it.
these moves. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's dope. It's
Thank
dope.
you.
It's a smart idea.
Thank you.
And I'm a big advocate, obviously, on dancers doing something smart for themselves. We do so much for others. We do so much to impress an artist, to impress a choreographer, casting director, whoever. But do we ever really like invest in ourselves as a brand? And that to me is so attractive. So
thank you. I appreciate that.
Hate that.
Yeah.
So you've always been interested in fitness. Like that's been your thing.
Yeah, I think I was born pretty athletic. My dad's a fucking stud.
Oh, word.
Yeah, my dad is a stud. Like he just athletics, working out has always been influenced in my life at a young age. My dad used to hike Runyon Canyon with me on his shoulders. Yeah. So I was always inspired by that.
Yeah.
And then, you know, I grew up, I did karate, I did dance, I did competitive cheerleading, I did pom. So I liked feeling strong.
Yeah.
And I was made fun of it for a really long time because being a buff girl has not always been in.
Got you.
So I kind of tried to maybe hide it or wasn't comfortable with it. And then once I said, hey, this is my superpower. Like my ability to be able to do push-ups and to fucking, like, even when I dance, to feel my strength so hard. Yeah. I needed to tap into that superpower and not shy away from it.
Yes.
And so fitness makes me feel strong. It makes me feel like steady and just secure in many different versions. Yeah. Right?
What's the difference that you feel when you teach your fitness classes versus your dance classes? And I know you can't probably like put it into one word or a couple words, but like there's there's something that I see when I watch you do that versus when I watch you dance. It's obviously both dope, but there's something different.
There is, and I think when I teach my fitness classes, it's about unlocking freedom. It's telling somebody that doesn't normally dance, it's okay to feel this free. And then when I teach my dance classes, I'm more of a nurturer. I'm saying, you're good. Tap in, be human.
Right.
Yeah, so I think that's kind of
the dual. I love that. Yeah. That's cool. That's really cool.
Thank you.
Future plans for Naughty Girl Fitness. Is there like a dream, like collab or something you have, or like?
I want to create a certification program.
Hell yeah.
So I would want other people to be able to teach Naughty Girl Fitness in real life.
Like a Barry's type shit.
Yes.
Yes.
I've even having the idea of something called a Naughty Meetup, where there would be a TV and multiple people that do Naughty Girl Fitness could meet up and do classes together. So
all together.
More community.
Yeah. That's sick.
Yeah. I would like to do that, certify people so it can be in real life.
Right. What is that? I'm sure that process is like a whole thing and a thing.
You think it's like you have these ideas and then to develop them to fruition, at one point you're like, fuck it. Let's just stick with what we're doing because it's so much logistical work. Even like having a business is so real. It's
hard. So when y'all comment these crazy things, where's this, where's that, it's hard.
And you take one step forward and you're fucking kicked 8 steps back, and you have to be so resilient. You have to love what you do so much.
Love it.
And you have to be willing to be educated in things that you're not good at.
Yes, absolutely.
And team is everything. So I can't sit here and say anything that I don't do any of this on my own. I have an amazing team backing me.
Absolutely. That's incredible. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about just life shit. Life shit. Okay, so you've been through a lot, right? We know this. I know this. I don't even know you, and I know this. How do you use what you've been through to get to where you are? Because I definitely feel like it has to play a part. You know what I mean? Like the passion when you dance, you can tell that there's a story, you know?
I think that it's relatability for me. Everybody goes through things. And I have to tap in and know that it's the same old saying, it didn't happen to me, it happened for me. Had I not gone through every certain thing in that detailed formation, it wouldn't have led me to where I am right now. I think about it so many times. Well, had I not done this or been there or dated, had it not all happened in that coordinates, I would not be here.
Because that's what I was going to ask you. Do you feel like you were supposed to go through what you went through to get, because you know how people feel like things happen to them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And like, they're like, this shouldn't happen to me. This isn't the kind of person I am. But do you do feel like it had to happen like this?
It did. Naughty Girl would not exist had it not.
Period.
Because I needed it.
Period.
So it starts with a you need, and then you can be of service.
Right.
Ideas don't just, I mean, do you believe in God?
Yes.
Yes. ideas come from God, the universe. It's all plopped into us, and it comes at a timing when you are ready for it. It's not going to be plop onto you when you're not ready. So had I not gone through the depths of that pain and said, I need to fucking empower woman and femininity and whatever who relates to it, I can do this through this service because I'm ready to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Ah, amazing. You being a working dancer, like, by the way, my favorite video is Anaconda. It still plays at the gay club every time.
To fame, baby. This ass just keeps on
giving.
giving.
It plays at the gay club and everybody goes like this. And we're all just like watching. Like, do you miss that? Do you ever like say, damn, I miss getting in that bikini again and shaking that ass?
You know, it's interesting that you asked that because I just did a job and the dancers asked me, do you miss? No. I didn't do a dance job.
Okay.
I choreographed it. I
choreographed
it. No. I choreographed it and they asked me, do you miss being on stage?
Yeah.
And it's interesting that I don't.
Okay.
I feel so much watching my work come alive. I feel so much through other people who are dancing for honest and beautiful reasons.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have that urge. Do I still like to perform and get down in my class and create and bust out when I'm creating? 1000%.
It was great. I'm talking everybody I've talked to, Aaliyah, everybody, we all say the same thing. Like, it's so fulfilling now to watch that. Because I was that 18-year-old kid that this is my first job and I'm dancing for my favorite artist and I'm like living my dream right now. Like, I enjoy watching that instead of me feeling like I need to be up there. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that you said that.
Yeah. And it's also like, it's timing. I've had my time. I'm good with what I had. You know, I don't even wish certain things.
Yeah.
I used to.
Yeah.
But I have had to let that go.
Who could get you up? Who could get your shoes on?
Oh, my shoes on?
Who could get
Lady
your shoes
Gaga
on?
and Beyonce. Lady Gaga and Beyonce.
You heard what she said.
Listen, I've been at every Lady Gaga audition.
Stop it. No. The long ones, huh? The ones that are like really long.
Yeah, the ones that are so long. And I'm like, can you just book me? Come on.
You see what it gives. See what it gives.
Just give me a chance. I'm like old now. Like, just
all
give
my
me a
combos
chance.
to Lady Gaga have gone viral. Tell them, Janelle. Tell them T. Favorite dance job you ever did?
Pink.
Pink, of course. That makes so much sense.
Hands down. Like, it's
that makes so much sense.
It's so not only aligned with my beliefs in life. It creates an environment unlike any other.
I've heard that.
And she treats her dancers so beautifully.
And I love that it's the grown crew. I love that it's like the grown crew. Like, y'all just be up there. It looks so great. It's amazing.
Yeah, no,
I loved it.
I realize it's all about environment. It's all about the process. Yeah. So, and she does it right.
I love it because the process will ruin a situation. A process will ruin a dream job. Like,
totally
terrible.
And that's the funny thing about dancers. We will post and be like, oh my God, I did this. But on the way to it, it was the worst fucking, experience of my life. But look at what I did. And that doesn't work for me.
It doesn't work for me.
It doesn't work for me. I don't want to be tortured to be able to post that I did something cool.
To then post more promo for you, by the way, for the artist. You know what I mean? I'm just posting more like shit for you at this point. Like, nah. I love that. That's a good way to put it. Single, dating.
I'm single.
Oh, okay. Single.
Yeah, I am single. I am really focused.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have
really
a lot going
focused.
on. I get it.
Yeah. And that's just it.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Okay, so I know my DMs are insane. Like,
Come
insane.
on.
So I want to know what the craziest DM you ever got. Because I know your DMs are crazy.
Oh, well.
Especially after this last video?
After this they weren't that crazy. There was tumbleweeds coming through them DMs. But now, I'm like, goddamn. I mean, I get some weird things. Like,
I love it.
Please tell me there's a naughty XXX.
Work.
And I'm like, block. Like, just
stupid shit. Men are terrible.
Men are
terrible. Sorry.
Men are horny as fuck.
Sorry, you guys.
Yeah,
we love you.
Just relax.
Just relax.
And allow me to feel comfortable that I'm like just working out in my
Feeling
outfit.
good.
Don't get any ideas.
Period.
Yeah. So yeah, if they're naughty XXX, please tell me you have an OnlyFans. Just things like that. And I'm not gonna, not entertaining.
We don't engage.
Any of
We don't
that.
engage. You are very good. It looks like from the outside at minding your business and keeping your circle tight. How is that something you've curated yourself on purpose? Is that something you even think about, or is that just natural to you?
I must protect my peace. I am the owner of my peace. And I have been through enough to know that. And I don't get in nobody's business. And even when a clip goes viral like that, I don't look at comments. I don't look at reposts. I don't look at anything to protect my peace. It does me no good service to my mind, body, and spirit to see what anybody has to say. I'm sure there's a lot of positive, but I know there's a lot of negative.
Yes.
And I don't need to infuse my life with any of that.
Because I was going to ask you that. I was going to ask you, do you go through the comments and like read the crazy shit? You're like, just
I would never.
Keep watching, babe.
I would never, because the fact I would never comment something negative on anything.
It's not, yeah,
so someone's opinion, we wouldn't even align in life.
Right.
So I wouldn't even respect what you have to say. Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Do you know what I mean? Because if you're out here commenting negatively on someone you don't know their past, you don't know their upbringing, you don't know anything about them, but you have so much negative to say, it's just not my kind of person.
Why do I need to engage? Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I just have to, and my circle is my tribe.
Yeah.
And I have to keep them really tight and close because those are the ones who actually see me, know me, and value me.
Right.
And yeah. And you know, we spend a lot of energy on things. I'm not a full tank of energy.
No.
I can't be out here doing this, talking to who is schmoozing. No, I just I stay steady focused.
Yeah, always. Okay, finish the lyric. And we both know that there's something, but we both keep fronting.
Uh-oh. And we both know there's something, but we both keep on fronting.
You know this. You know it.
I don't.
You do. I swear you do. And I'm gonna.
Can you sing it a little?
I can't because that'll kill the game.
Really?
Yeah. I'll give you the next line. And it's a closed discussion.
And it's a closed discussion. Is this Chris Brown?
No. Girl.
It's a closed discussion.
You worked with her.
SZA?
Nope. And I'm thinking, damn, if these walls could talk.
Oh my God.
Hey!
Halsey. Jesus Christ.
No one gets it right.
Thank
Literally,
God.
no one gets
I'm
it right.
Oh, great. I'm sorry,
Aaliyah didn't
Halsey.
even get the Beyonce one. Like, didn't get it right at all.
I need you to give me a melody.
I gotta keep it dry.
I know. I'm like, and it's a closed discussion, and I keep on fronting, and I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
Is that spoken word?
Yes.
Oh my God. All right. So now we have our favorite segment on the show called Spill the Tea, where I ask Janelle a rumor that I've heard about her, talk about something, and she tells me how she feels about the tea.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to hear my rumors.
So let's talk about the Frank Gatson post.
Ooh.
Child.
He was coming for me.
For what? Here's my thing. This is what I'm going to say. I'm going to start it off and then you can say how you feel.
Okay.
There are so many examples of what he was talking about that he could have used. Mm-hmm. But for some weird reason, he chose you. Mm-hmm. Weird to me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're having fun. You're getting people up. You're getting people motivated. You're getting people working out. This is not a dance class. And even if it was, it still would eat because she was still popping that ass. Let's just call a spade a spade. Mm-hmm. So, like, why be nasty? You're so, like, grown.
I don't know the intention behind it.
None of us do.
I don't know why. It's not the first time things happen like that to me. But I wasn't even going to entertain, but I did comment back because I felt the need to say, first of all, you don't know me. If you went to my page, you know that I create, in my eyes, what is art?
Down.
Like,
You create down.
I don't do this. I don't think that is my art. That is a version of my art. And what he doesn't realize, creating a routine that's entertaining for a normal person to pick up is not easy. It is not an easy feat. Naughty Girl Fitness creations are not easy to create. They are their own art. But if you watched a full class, you would understand that. And if you tried to attempt to create it, I'm telling you, it's harder than you think. So that's why I felt the need to defend myself, because I'm like, you actually are wrong. I am creating art within this fitness.
1,000%.
So,
and I love that so many people came and defended you and had you. Oh my! I even saw a comment that said, "Frank, don't get it twisted. I still beat your ass too." People were ready, bro.
No, when I didn't look at the whole thing. I did, when I went to comment, see a few comments, and the people that were defending me, I was like, wow, it made me feel really good.
Yeah, it should.
Yeah, I thank you all.
Yeah.
I thank you all for having my back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and seeing me.
And seeing you, because here's the thing too, like, I get it. We all have our little kiki haha moments. Like, it's normal, it's human, but like, to spread hate is just so weird to me. Like, that is just so weird to me. And especially at that point in your career, if I'm just being very honest. Like, you know what I mean?
Totally. Like, you're so fucking successful.
You're a leader.
Yeah.
You know?
Don't come after me.
Period.
Yeah.
Don't come after Janelle. I'm saying it too.
Yeah.
All right. So now we have a segment called Ask Dexter, where Janelle's going to ask me a couple questions and I have to answer honestly. And I'm nervous, but we'll see, because I know Janelle's going to have good questions.
What part of the industry makes you feel insecure?
Oof. That's a really good one. That's a really good question. I knew you were going to have good questions. I do it.
And they're going to be deep.
I knew it. I literally knew it. I said this when I was doing. Okay, so I've gotten success as a choreographer, right? I've gotten success as far as like viral moments. I've gotten success as TV show, whatever the case is, this and this and that. There is a part of me that feels like I don't fit in with the big wigs, if that makes sense. I've gotten to schmooze. We've been on the same jobs. We've been in this. We've been in the same circles. I've even maybe done things that they haven't. But for some reason, when I get around those big dogs, as you'll say, I still feel like not even small, but just out of place. And I don't know what that is. It's like imposter syndrome almost, but like in a profession that I've been doing pretty much my whole life. So that's like what I've always felt. And no matter how big or far I go, it still feels that weird, like kind of just like displaced feeling.
Do you think that they feel it too?
I don't know. Because our interactions are weird. If I could just be honest, they're weird. Like they're not natural. Like this is natural. This has felt like I've known you for a minute. But like if it was with a person that I'm talking about, it would feel weird.
Yeah, I completely understand.
You know?
Sometimes, like, if I'm hanging around a bunch of cool people, I'll turn around and have to be like, "Rah." So, like, I just, like, have to get out a normal version of me, because I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? We're just, like, playing the cool part or something.
And saying the cool things and just, like, taking the pictures. Yeah. Okay, good. Good to know. That's not, And I don't know. And I'm almost like, the older I get, the more I'm okay with that. Like you said, like it used to be scary to you and now it's not scary anymore. That's the same thing with me. Like it's not scary anymore. Like it's almost dope. Like I am different from you guys. Like I'm not the same as you guys. I don't like to follow trends. I like to do my own thing. I like to dress the way I want to dress. Like I don't think I look like many people. So I want to try to keep that in everything I do. I want to be authentically me all the time.
I love that.
So yeah.
Okay, I have another question.
Yeah.
Who is the most dependable person in your life?
Dependable person. I'm going to have to say my mom. Like, I'm going to have to say my mom. Like, I mean, like 3 a.m., crazy life thing, happy life thing, shitty life thing, something she's disappointed me. I mean, it doesn't matter. She's there. Like phone call, text, even a plane if she's feeling it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm so blessed to have that because I know so many people who don't, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh my God, not me getting, I knew Janelle was going to make me get emotional. I literally knew that.
Yeah.
You take it for granted because you see so many times that people don't have that relationship with any family member, whether it be a mom, a dad, a sibling, whatever. So like every time we talk, like I like get off the phone and I like decompress. Like I like my shoulders drop a little bit. And like, even if we're fighting, they still drop because it's just like, this is like the most realest connection I have with anybody in the world. And like, she knows me more than she knows me before I even know, like she knows something I'm going to do in 5 years before I know it. You know what I mean?
I know.
So yeah, man.
Moms are amazing. I don't take my mom relationship for granted either.
Yeah.
I would have had the same answer.
Yeah. Are you guys super close too?
Oh my gosh. My mom, my mom is my everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she knows me before I know myself.
Right.
And I love having her every step of the way in my life because I feel secure and I feel safe with her by my side.
With everything you've gone through, was she there a lot for you?
Oh my gosh.
That was like,
she's
that's
my rock.
for you. That's,
Yeah. When I went through everything, the first place I went to her house.
Yeah.
Her apartment, and I laid on her couch and turned back into a baby. And it's like she was fine with the entire healing process and allowed me to take as much time as I needed. Moms, their unconditional love and non-judgment and compassion is we need that kind of love in our life, whether it come from a mom, because I know not everybody has one, but we all need somebody that can look at us with that non-judgment and compassion.
Do you feel like, saying that, just even what you just said, do you feel like the dance industry comforted you, or do you feel like they turned on you? Like, did you feel alone, or did you feel supported?
Both.
Interesting.
If anything, I felt like I was I felt diseased.
Interesting.
I felt like people were like, didn't want to associate and touch me.
Interesting.
Because they wanted to protect themselves.
Wow.
And do right. But like, well, not and do right in their, you know, in their way that they wanted to protect themselves. But I did feel a little bit segregated and ostracized for something that I didn't do.
Right.
But again, I respect everybody's choices and they did what they believed they needed to do. And that's okay. But it did hurt my feelings.
I was going to ask you,
but
how did
I
that...
had a tribe with me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And with that, how long did you feel like you felt that?
I still kind of feel that in a way, but I also think it's maybe a favor because it made me focus on other things. I think that I wanted for so long so much validation and love, and I already have it. I have it from the people that matter to me, and so that's why I've had to do so much reconditioning of my brain. Yeah, of like, girl. And honestly, sometimes as artists, we're insatiable. We want everything from every fucking, I want to have a successful fitness business. I want to be creating for tour. It's like, we want all these things. And sometimes it's like, okay, but can you just be happy existing?
Because that's the first thing.
That's the first thing. And why do you need all this like love from everybody? Like people love you. I know people love me and I know people fuck with me and the people that are meant to do.
Because you know what's dope about you is that you went from like, of course, like just like loved around the world, followers, and you still have that. But now it looks like you have your people and you have your tribe. And now people are seeing you from the outside and now they're still even like attracted to what you're bringing from your garage. Like, you know what I mean? That shows power to me. It doesn't need to be in everybody's face. It doesn't need to be rah, rah, rah. Like I can get you engaged from my own home, like literally through a screen. Like to me, that's so dope. And that's power that a lot of people don't tap into. And I feel like that's exactly what you did.
Thank you.
Without feeling like you need to do all the extras. You know what I mean?
Yes. I'm just trying to do everything in an organic and unforced way. Yeah.
Cute. Okay, so now we have a segment called Slay or Nay, where I ask Janelle some rapid fire questions and she tells me, is it a slay or is it nay?
Okay.
Starting with, spilling the tea with friends, even if it's like a little spicy. Like if you and your friends get together, do you guys spill tea? Is that not your thing? Okay, good.
That's what I'm saying. People talk shit publicly. I talk shit privately. That's the respectful thing to do.
Like a lady, okay?
Yeah, like what? We all talk shit, but just do it in private. Like what?
Okay, long car rides, like 10 hours plus.
Do I like them?
Yeah.
No.
You can't do that.
No, I don't like them at all. No. Please fly me and preferably business.
Heard it. Okay. Being a dancer on a job with shitty pay, but you love the choreographer and you love the cast.
Fine.
You'll do it.
Yeah.
That's hot.
Well, okay, hold on. Dancers Alliance, please don't come after me. But I'm just saying in this scheme of, what's right and what's wrong, if I felt like I wanted to be there, the pay wouldn't matter at this point in my life. I want to be where I want to be.
It's not about that. It's about the vibes. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. Guys that wear slides with no socks.
It depends on the guy.
Period. That's a very good point.
Yeah, because
some people can rock that shit.
I might be like, give me them toes.
These are one-liners that will live forever. Taco Bell.
Oh my God, I love Taco Bell. Seriously, don't even. Said that. I almost fucking stood up and threw the mic because I love Taco Bell. I still eat Taco Bell all the time.
What's your order?
Two bean and cheese burritos, a Nacho Bel Grande with no beef, extra jalapenos, and if I'm feeling real crazy, I'll get a cheese quesadilla and I add lettuce in it.
And that's not on that, okay? Yeah. Late night workouts, like 10 p.m. or later.
No, never.
You can't do it.
No, I wake up at 5:30 a.m. Stop. Yes, and I'm always done working out by like 9 latest.
You're a morning, can't do it any other time.
Morning girl, morning kitty.
Hot. A bougie gym, like an Equinox or like a High Mat kind of vibe.
I don't need it. I want it.
Yeah.
But I don't need it.
You don't need that.
No.
Do you prefer like the old school gyms, like the bodybuilder gyms? Or what's your vibe?
I mean, I don't think I prefer them, but I don't mind them. Yeah. I'm not going to come out of pocket if I don't need to come out of pocket. Right. What's broke? Wait, what ain't broke? Don't fix it. I come up from a middle class family. My mom's like, girl, please go to 24-hour fitness and keep it pushing. Over there. Yeah, and she's like, and I got your ass a Groupon.
Okay, 5 or more mandatory rehearsals for somebody's carnival piece.
No.
You can't do it.
I mean, here's the thing though, if someone has an extreme vision, if they're prepared, I might be down.
You with it.
But if they're making up 2 8 counts for 3, if they're sessioning, I'm out. But if they have a super specific vision and we're there to make their extreme vision come to life and every rehearsal makes sense and we're getting a lot done, okay.
You're down with the cause.
Yes. I mean, not me, but I support whoever wants to do it.
Janelle, that's it. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you so much.
Tell us where we can find you, Instagrams, TikToks, all the things.
Okay, you can find me on Instagram at JANELLE GINESTRA. But mostly just follow my business because that's my baby. And that's at naughtygirl.fitness. And my TikTok's at JANELLE GINESTRA, but that's RIP. And yeah, and my website, naughtygirlfitness.com.
Period.
Yes.
Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
You could bet that, never gotta sweat that. You could bet that, never gotta sweat that.